Mario once again, Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. In my other video regarding this particular helicopter, is another version of the original Bumblebee. I actually enlarged this one a little bit longer, tail boom, and I used a different motor on the tail and an N50 instead of an N20. This one has the typical Bumblebee motor, the original DC brush motor, and that is there's a tag there, a number, the company that it came from, I believe. Yeah, this is where I was getting these motors from, with a PC board on the bottom, and it's got some filter capacitors or diodes, maybe protective diodes, or back EMF to the circuit board that it controls to. It's a little dusty here, but this is the like I said, it's one of the original Bumblebee. This one is this part right here. I was injection molding some of these parts, and I was mixing them with fiberglass. As you can see, this has an anti-rotation arm made out of fiberglass, because it was a lot easier for me to do that way instead of making the injection molded part a little more complex. And so I did that for simplicity. But as you can see, this one is a little bit loose here. It's come undone. I believe these over the years have lost. Have become the plastic tends to we're talking about back in around the year 2000, almost 20 years ago, that these things have been sitting around just gathering dust. And so I decided to bring these back and fix them, because a lot of these I used them and I burned the ESCs. Of course, if I'm going to do this again, I got to make the ESCs a little bit better. But I've been just revamping some of the older salvaging some of the parts from other ESCs and putting them on the ones that were burned. Some of them are even better than they were before, with slightly higher, better ratings on the MOSFETs. And so that's the video that I'm doing on this one right here. This is the controller that I mentioned on my other video that I did recently with regards to this repair and reinstallation of these on this particular helicopter. These are the speed controls that I got from somewhere. I believe these came from somebody that was making these for indoor flight. I just found the specs on this F1413 MOSFETs. These are rated at 30 amps, maximum continuous draw current of 8 point. What did I record? 8 point. My MOSFET sheet is I need to redo this a little bit cleaner, but 1430 30, that one has a 30 volt, operates at 8.4 volts at 7 degrees Celsius. So this will work just fine, on this helicopter here. It can handle up to 8 amps. I'm not pulling no more than 3 amps, in average flight conditions.